welcome you all to this beautiful Pick a Pile candlelight reading. This reading is going to focus on the energies on your spring forecast, basically, for the next several months and what the angels and guides and your ancestors wanted to come through and say to you. So on each of the piles, I have put a special trinket or treasure, and I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and breathe deeply into your center and connect with Mother Earth and ask your guides for direction on which pile has the messages for you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's on each pile, so you may be either drawn to what I say or what the item is or the way the cards look. Also, you could resonate with multiple piles, multiple messages. So, pile number 1 for your spring forecast is this beautiful ceramic thimble. Hold it over here. It has 2 tulips on it, an orange and a yellow tulip, and it's ceramic. That's pile number 1. Okay, and I will have timestamps down below for you to forward along to that message. Pile number 2 is a beautiful slice of agate. Okay, blue surrounding this white crackly finish on the inside. Let's hold it up to the light because that may resonate with you as well. That's pile 2. Beautiful. Okay. And right, pile 2. And then pile 3 is this adorable little seashell that I made. It's a little fairy garden, little fairy nest, has a yellow bird, a cute little mushroom. The seashell is lined with crystals, a couple little eggs in that shell. So that may very spring-like garden there, or nest. Fairy garden nest. That's pile 3. Pile 2 and pile 1, the thimble. Okay, I'll be back with your messages for each pile. Take care. Love you guys. Okay, so welcome to those who selected pile 1 and this adorable thimble. I feel like this thimble, first of all, was gifted to me. So the things that I'm going to say about this thimble may also resonate throughout the message in the cards too. So this was gifted to me by a very special sister. And when I opened it, I immediately started crying because I felt like I had, it was mine in another life, kind of an object. Okay, very special to me. Thimbles have always been special to me. And not that I'm some avid kind of sewer. So a very special intuitive gift, all right? Also, the tulips speak to springtime, and don't the tulips blossom suddenly, right? And the yellow and the orange. The yellow speaks to a friendship, and the orange speaks to a deep, profound spiritual connection within the love as well. I did some research on the thimble, and I thought it was fascinating that these were actually in the Victorian age era, that they were gifted to housewives, when the roles were more like the woman sews, cooks, cleans, and whatnot. But as a special gift, the husband would offer a special thimble sometimes to his wife, very ornate ones like this, precious ones. And then also the story of Peter Pan comes to mind with this as well, because I think it was Peter who gifted her this, Wendy, the thimble. No, Wendy gifted this to Peter Pan because it's her symbol of a kiss to her lover. Okay. So very interesting with that too. And this, like when I tuned in for all of these piles, I didn't necessarily like think. I just wanted direction, storylines, um, from Spirit, and I don't really necessarily tune into love stories. But what's coming out in pile one is definitely a love story, and especially tied with that thimble, a very special gift being offered to you, um, and very endearing gift. Yeah, yeah. And the thimble protects the thumb, right? So there's some sort of protection around you during this time, is what I feel too. So the first card out in your reading today is the ocean, and we are water. Isn't water so? We're made up of water. I am always telling people to connect with the water. The water is soothing, and it's good for our aura and the insides of our body and our emotional body, and especially if you're an empath. But like the water's very powerful too, right? Like over time it'll wear away the land, right? The erosion, and you can't help but sometimes the ocean's very calm, and then sometimes it's very turbulent, right? So I feel like you've been through a lot, whoever I'm connecting with, where it's been really tough times. I'm seeing the cycles there, the spiral there, um, of patterns within relationships, and but I also feel like you connect with the ocean, that the water gives you strength. Okay, because there's so much power that I'm seeing, so much blue power. Blue speaks to the throat chakra. Um, but too, I keep getting this. It's Spirit showing me the waves pounding and wearing away at something. So I feel like it's like a message, a love, a whatever that's like over time has like worn you down. That's what I'm getting with that ocean card there. And I did pull clarifiers too. So that's the first feeling I'm getting from the ocean. Make sure there's nothing else I'm forgetting here from my Liminal Spirits deck. The ocean. Embody the patience of the ocean. That's what it says. Embody the patience of the ocean. I love that. When confronted with waves, this is such an insightful oracle deck. When confronted with waves, we have three choices: dive underneath them, try to surf over them, or hold our ground and go through them. We can make the best choice when we observe the pattern of the waves. Otherwise, we're just battling against the tide. Observe the pattern. I told you. I told you. Observe the pattern. Make it different. Like maybe this time you see this pattern, you're like, shit, that's coming back up. I gotta, what is this telling me about me? Let me heal me. Let me feel through this. But now I recognize the pattern. So when this next time it comes back around, because the universe sure as fuck gonna test you. I tell you. I tell you. And so you could see it coming. And so then this time you decide when this wave hits that you're just going to stand firm in your truth and stand firm in your power and be fucking courageous and let that fucking wave hit you. And then it's over. And then it's like, whoa! You kind of feel your own power, because the ocean speaks of this primordial power within you, right? Okay. So respect the forces you cannot control. Don't try to control timing, law, whatever, respect the forces you cannot control or risk being pulled under and battered against the shore. Listen to the whispers of the ocean for guidance. Listen to the whispers of your soul. Tune in your heart center. Okay, the next card is Solace from my Fairies deck. Okay, and you can see this is a card about retreat. Okay, this woman is holding a child. And she's actually, the tree that she's inside of actually looks like a womb, right? So we are nurturing and loving our inner child, and we're nurturing and loving the people who are in our immediate family. You know what I mean? And our friends, and through the turbulence. Okay, all right. It says return to nature, tree wisdom, natural medicines, flower essences. Card 2 is about duality. Okay. The fair asking you to connect with natural remedies and to talk to the trees and share energy with the trees. Really getting back to some ancient ways of being. Okay. And with the child being there, you know, it's like, and passing those magics on. Okay. So it's time to, sometimes when we take a step back, right? When we take a step back, when we retreat, when we hermit, when we go through these dark times, you know, we learn so much. We can see the pattern, okay, and we learn, and when now we have wisdom to make better choices, right? And then we can teach our children that too. It's really like what is in the book. I'm not going to read you what's all in the book, but it's actually specifically telling you to find a tree and build a relationship with a tree. Ask for permission to share energy with the tree. Prop your back up against the tree. Talk to the tree. Tell your tree all your woes. You know, get it out. Leave it into nature, you know, and transmute it that way too. It's a deep connection. So we've got this connection to the ocean and now connection to the trees. And even like I'm feeling this as spring is coming, maybe it's time for you to plant a tree, plant a garden, all right? Have plants, and it says flower essences, you know, beautify your area, bring nature into your home, flower essences, scents, okay? Yeah. Bring the plants inside. They're good energy, okay? I can sense and feel energy now within my own home. So, like, if I know my bathroom needs a little bit of love, I'm feeling kind of cold, and I'm, you know, maybe I haven't taken a lot of baths lately. I haven't cleaned it properly lately. I haven't given it the love, right? So then I'll put a plant in there too, and then I'll burn some incense to clear it out. And it's like, it's amazing how clean and fresh and crisp the air feels. And it feels light, the air. It doesn't feel heavy, right? Okay. So sometimes we've got to take this retreat, this solace, this nurturing us, ourselves, our family, so that we can take more wiser choices, better steps forward. Okay. So now I wanted to see what this is where it got interesting with the clarifiers, because you've got two princes coming in into your reading. So that would be like in a regular tarot deck, that's the knights coming in. Not a king, not a queen, but the knights. Okay, these are the princes. Two knights coming in. All right, so these represent people coming into your life. Okay, to clarify the ocean, we have the Prince of Summer coming in. Okay, blue and blue. Look at this. This is just beautiful. All this blue energy in this reading. Okay. The Prince of Summer is somebody who is romantic, captivating, dramatic, or flirtatious. The summer suit in this deck is the Cups suit. So this would be the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. All right. This says on the bottom here, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And I was telling you with this ocean card, I felt this need, the wave whoever this person is representing in your life has been like repeatedly offering love, repeatedly, you know, not giving up in the love area of your life. Okay. And, I mean, because I do feel like the Prince of Cups is very, is in love with love, right? He's very emotional. He's in love and with being in love. Wants to sweep you off your feet, your knight in shining armor, kind of. And you can see here, this fairy is riding a dandelion, okay? And it's very interesting. She's riding a dandelion, so it's almost like these are your wishes. But this knight, or prince, whatever you want to call him, you see what he holds in his hand? He holds up a glass heart. A glass heart. So, yeah. He's not the King of Cups. So he's very immature when it comes to love. I always feel like whoever it is, I'm going to make her love me. I'm going to make him love me. I'm going to be so romantic and captivating that you're not going to be able to resist me. That's that energy there, okay? And so it's been an emotional kind of experience for you, which has made you need to retreat. And then what clarified the solace card, time to be on your own. Like, I feel like that too. Like, this person wants to be with you, but you're just like, I would rather just be chill with myself right now. I appreciate the love, but yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. This is the cup suit. That's a water sign. Okay. So then was clarifying this during the solace, during this retreat, during this, you know, connecting with nature again, connecting your roots. There's an awakening that's happening. That's what's clarifying this card, right? So this beautiful part of your awakening and your rebirth. Okay, this is a major arcana in my deck. Change the way you're looking at the situation, okay? Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. So I always, when it's kind of like the hangman in the shoot, all right? You've got the yin and yang symbol there, and he's balancing, right? And so you're coming to a balance within your life. And I always love to do this to show him victorious by taking a different perspective too, okay? But also to embrace it's a balancing happening of the dark and the light within you, the feminine and the masculine within you, and just have patience. Remember, the ocean said that. Don't battle against the tides. Flow with the current, all right? And then I was like, what is the future advice for those tuning in with this message? And just from my fairy tarot deck, I wanted some specific advice. And look what came out. The world is coming towards you, my lovelies. Okay, which is very interesting that I have this. I mean, I can't help but notice all the 2112, 2112, the mirroring here, 2112. All right. So the world, you got the world card. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So you've ended a journey. You've either ended a relationship, a job, and you actually feel this freedom, like, and it's kind of a scary kind of freedom, this transition zone of what am I going to do next kind of a thing. Like, you can have, this is a card of you can have any lover you want, and you have choice. You are very attractive, okay? You feel attractive. It comes from your worth, from all the healing that you've done. Okay. Yeah. Look at that bright yellow on her wings there. The Prince of Summer comes in next. And so this would be another knight. This is the Knight of Wands coming in. All right. It's somebody offering you some sort of, it comes in fast and quick, all right? Because this knight is riding, this prince is riding on a rabbit, all right? Rabbit moves very fast and quick. And rabbits speak to, now is a lucky time for you, too. So there's luck in this relationship. There's a lot of passion within this relationship. And the cattails that are symbolic there, you know, the cattails grow near the edge of the water, right? It started with water in this reading. It's like this full circle where, you know, you may be resisting this prince, but this one coming in offers cattails. Those are signs of forgiveness. And that is healing. And I feel like with him being on this bunny rabbit here, it's like an exciting new adventure because you've opened up your heart. It's a beautiful part of your awakening. You see things differently. You see the patterns, you know, and now you just want to take on the world. You know, you're wishing, you're creating, you know, it's all coming for you, darlings. It is. Okay. And last card coming out of my dragon deck. I thought I would give each pile some dragon advice. And instead of, I mean, you have a dragon in this picture, but really pretty much every card in this deck I have is dragons. And this one, King Arthur wanted to come out and say, hey, to those of you that tuned in today, okay? To this pile. It's a very special card. It has a very short message from the book, and I'm going to read it to you because it really does. King Arthur's legend, whether you believe he was a real person or, you know, fictitious, his legend is one of strength and love, and a legend of love and leadership, right? Right, so, okay, this is alphabetical. Come on, brain. Come on, earth brain. D-J-J-K. Do we have to do that too? H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P. King Arthur. And it's a red dragon, so I'm feeling all sorts. I got a red candle lit for you today, right? And the red dragon. And this dragon rider and the dragon are looking at each other in each other's eyes, or King Arthur and the dragon are looking at each other in the eyes, right? Okay, and this is what it says. People who have influenced our history and performed great deeds live on in our hearts and our legends. There is no evidence that King Arthur existed in reality, but that is not important as he lives within us. The legends of heroes plant a seed in our heart, a seed of courage, freedom, and justice. Only you can decide if this seed will germinate. Decide now to believe in these heroes, and they will awaken within you, within your heart. King Arthur was accompanied by an old and enormous fire dragon, and together they protected the land and its people. He ruled with his heart in harmony with the Great Mother. His mission was love. Become a hero or a heroine in your own life. You are the dragon rider the world needs. Our old values, including courage, friendship, loyalty, tolerance, love, devotion, and enthusiasm, are returning with you. It is so good that you are here now, my loves. I love when that message comes out. Yeah. You are love. Okay? It's important through this awakening for you actually to stand in your truth now. Yeah. And tell your story and embrace your magics and take on the world and be passionate. Okay? In this passionate new experience, journey, relationship coming in to your life is, I'm hearing them open your heart to love. Okay. If this resonated with you today, do comment below. I can also tune into a private personal reading for you if you're interested in that, especially if this message, I can tune back into this message and we can get you specific cards, like an extended reading. So just reach out to me. I appreciate you all so much for being here with me and loving me. Give me the thumbs up, share these videos. This one's special. It's going to resonate with a lot of people. Remember, just take what resonates, And this was a beautiful message today. So remember, this was the most important. You are as powerful as the ocean. Yes. Hi, welcome. If you selected pile 2, I have some beautiful messages for you tonight. So, this was such a beautiful slice of agate. First of all, the blue color speaks to emotional healing. I really want you all to see it in the light. It's so beautiful. As I'm holding it up, I know, like in my in the intro, you were able to see the light coming through here, kind of like how the light shines through the cracks. It's like through our brokenness, the light shines through. That's where the light comes in. You know what I'm saying? And so there's this really powerful message in this one, this slice of agate with the blue healing surrounding it, the blue cave almost, it looks like. I'm feeling an ocean wave in this as well. And agates are, they're like a stone that's really Geminis. They're good for Geminis. I know that. I'm a Gemini, so that you might have been drawn to that if you're a Gemini. And also, like, it's really a calming kind of stone, especially the blue ones, like to calm the emotional body and to like dispel negativity within the aura, within the emotional body, and also like mentally too, easing that mental kind of turmoil that we can go through. So this also was gifted to me, which is another beautiful treasure. And there's a set of 5 of them I have. And they go in each corner of my house. So these are also tied with like feng shui, and it may be resonating with you now, as far as like, how are you taking care of the energy, your surroundings, your home, and that sort of thing. Does the energy flow freely? It's kind of like our thoughts and with our surroundings. Okay. Clear out the clutter is what I'm saying. So, and time to, there's a lot of emotional healing that comes with the agate. So I thought I would point that out. We'll see if that kind of ties in with the messages of the cards that came out tonight. Let's see. First card out from my Liminal Spirits deck. And this is all springtime guidance. So guidance over the next several months. So take what resonates, throw the rest out. There are going to be messages in here. You were drawn to this pile for a reason. Okay, so there are going to be some messages in here for you. And, if it was multiple piles that you were drawn to, then watch those too. You can take bits and pieces. The oak is out first. Okay, lots of green in this card. The oak tree. You've seen the little acorn there. This large, massive tree. Oaks are beautiful, natural healers, by the way. It grows from this little tiny acorn. Okay, from these tiny seeds that we plant. Beautiful things grow, right? That are strong, right? That the oak is so very sturdy and strong, right? So I feel like there's a message of strength and patience that's coming through in the reading. This tree is associated with several gods like Zeus and Thor too. I'm feeling there's specific messages, but I'm almost feeling like in the acorns, there's like little doorways. And I feel like there's doors that are going to be opened for you. I even see little doorways down here. So, yeah, I'm hearing from Spirit, be patient and be strong and stand for what you believe in right now. Absolutely. Let me just make sure there's nothing else from the oak. Somebody's knocking at my door as I said that too, about doors being opened for you. Yeah, I think it's my neighbor, but I'm not going to stop recording. It kind of freaked me out a little bit inside to hear the knock, knock, knock on the door. So there's something to that, doors being open. Let's see if the message in the book says anything about that too. Okay. Stand your ground and be proud. When you are putting your energy and belief into a worthwhile and honor, what you are putting your energy and belief into is worthwhile and honorable. Progress may be hard to see in the present, but the future will reveal the significant impact of your efforts. I mean, when this little tiny acorn is planted and this huge tree that is like, how big the oak can get, okay, right? So be patient. Don't overlook the little details because they seem unimportant or commonplace. Those details could become larger obstacles or issues very quickly. There is a doorway or an opportunity right in front of you that you haven't discovered yet. It's kind of hidden. You need to quiet this. Okay? Relax your mind and allow your vision to blur, and it will become apparent. And that's what I was like with this too. It's kind of blurry in the middle of it. Right? But then when I was holding it up to the light and looking through it, I was seeing all kinds of different images within that. Okay? Allow your eyesight to blur a little bit. See in between the veil there a bit too. This always too, when this comes out, the oak, the green man is made of the oak. So a deep connection to earth. Okay? And the oak grows very slow. Right? It's slow and steady, all right? But with massive, huge results, okay? Yeah. And stand proud for what I just feel this, like the oak just stands there firm and tall and proud and strong, right? And that's what, be proud of what you believe in. I feel like whoever was drawn to this pile, there's just like humanitarian causes, environmental causes, that sort of thing. Okay, really caring about the oceans and nature and the animals and those that are going extinct. This is all that kind of connection with the oak tree. Okay, I got clarifying cards too to go over that, but I just want to show you your next oracle card, and that is the unicorn and the maiden. This is a magical time for you if you drew this pile. You selected this. I think it says on the bottom there, undercover action, communication with spirit, communication with the unicorn, purification. All right. You can see where the unicorn always speaks to ancient magics, ancient magics being awoken within you. You see the unicorn and the maiden are connected at the crown, at the head. Okay. So you can communicate with the unicorn, right? Through the third eye, through quiet contemplation and meditation, okay? Where, I've already told you that you may not be seeing, there's an opportunity in front of you. There's a doorway being opened, a doorway to spirit, to your magical, to your second sight, to clairvoyance, look at how bright this sunshine in the background here, okay? What am I missing about the unicorn? Missing anything about the unicorn? There's something else about the unicorn. I just feel sort of protection around you too with that oak tree and now this unicorn. That many things are going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of. If this card appears, it says you are being reconnected with your magical self, with your own maiden, with your own pure wild qualities, gentle and free, fierce and beloved, as is the magical creature, the beloved unicorn. So you are one and the same, seeing yourself as magical as a unicorn. Right? Like, that just makes my eyebrows go, woo, 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 right? Yeah, I already talked about the horn and the woman and the maiden being connected there. The unicorn also brings about the power of the written word. They communicate the tale that needs to be told. This holds true for artists too, as the original language the unicorn developed was pictorial, so they are behind many film projects, novels, television series, and visual arts and collage, most especially. If this card has appeared to you, you are embarking onto a creative project. Simply ask for the help and guidance of the unicorn, who will fill you with inspiration and help you through any block you may be having regarding writing. So, yes, that speaks to me tremendously. I've asked for help from the unicorn with my creativity. I'm a master creator. I design creative, beautiful masterpieces with my paints, with my yarn, with everything I recycle, and I've asked for the unicorn to come into my life and help me to connect the dots, help me to create even more magicalness, because I believe in me again. I've seen my inner child is lit up again, okay? And so now I'm being shown, through bits and pieces, hearing my own inner intuition, it guiding me, seeing little, it's like little movie clips in my mind's eye, of what to do next. And how am I going to do this? I've never done this before. Well, my spirit guides, there can't isn't a word, like, I can do all things, and so can you, okay? So, to clarify the Oak card, I tuned into my Fairy Tarot deck today, and we've got the Nine of Spring, which is the Nine of Wands in this deck, okay? Wands are about action, creativity, passion, okay? Entrepreneurship, new beginnings, right? Okay. So in this card here, there's a fairy, okay? And she's guarding her daffodils. Those are daffodils there. Those are white flowers there. And there's ladybugs all in front of her too that stand out to me quite a bit. Let's read what the card says here. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, so here's that pulling up me. Like, whatever you're standing for, stand firm. Okay? Protect your assets. Protect your creative endeavors, okay? The ladybug signals good luck, fortune, feminine energy, intuition, and the daffodils too. Daffodils are like the springtime flower, so like in springtime, okay? Protect the beauty that you've created is what I'm hearing. And it is, be strong, be firm like the oak. And slow and steady, right? Right? Just keep on moving with that. And protect what you love, okay? Protect what you love. That's what I keep hearing from them. Felt like it was an echo in my ear there. Big time, this card. Take steps forward to protect yourself and protect the fruits of your labor, to protect your crops, to protect your name, to protect your, your art. Like, as artists, a lot of people, look at how that flame is burning so huge right then, like, like, when we create something as an artist, I don't even like to think about it, but I don't know, when people steal your work and stuff like that, so protect yourself. Spirit's got your back. You're connected with the unicorn, okay? And then, so the unicorn and the maiden, what comes in to clarify that is the King of Wands. Okay, so we go from the Nine of Wands to the King of Wands, and this is a financial windfall, it says on this card. So all of the preparation, all of the determination, all of the perseverance, all of those baby steps are going to produce this beautiful, magical job offer within the field that you love, where you can connect with your abilities, in your workplace. It's the thing that you love doing, so don't feel like work. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. And if this is a person coming into your life, this is a fire suit, so Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, yeah. Innovative, somebody who's innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. This king is like the star of the show. He could even perform, okay, like musically, theatrically, right? I mean, he's very bold, all right, and very passionate. So take what you are, and the lion is here. The golden lion is here, right here, okay? It's talking about courage and strength again. And the bee, these are actually beehives here, which speak to, you know, sweet results await, and you know, this windfall is coming. Just make a decision about, make a choice is what my dragons are saying. Decision, okay? If you're having trouble making a decision, ask your guides, angels, source to come in and help clear your mind, clear your thoughts, help connect you with the right people to show you the way, to give you good advice, help you tune into your heart center so that you can hear your higher self guiding you. You are not alone, okay? Spirit, your ancestors, your team, when the decision card comes out, that's just really what gets the ball rolling. When you finally decide that, you know, I am magical. I am this brilliant magical unicorn. I stand up for what I believe in. I may be little, but my ideas are humongous. My magnificence, my strength, my perseverance. I am this star. This is future guidance. The star. You are the star. This fairy is like opening up her wishing well and sending all of your wants out into the universe. Okay? Manage this. With the star came the Four of Autumn, which is the Four of Pentacles. Speaks a little bit about lack. So with this financial windfall coming in, this could also be a gift from the king, from the fire sign, okay? Because if somebody's supporting your cause, either offering you a job, you know what I mean? A chance, a foot in the door, yeah. But it's something that you really love doing. You're really passionate about it. And so don't feel like work. I keep seeing that and hearing that. But this Four of Autumn says, manage your resources wisely. Achieve balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. So that windfall comes in, and then, you know, it keeps telling you to protect the fruits of your labor. You know, you get this financial, help out other people, learn to save and spend. This is abundance mindset, okay? We don't hold on to our money, you know, because then that is just like that is saying that we are fearful that we don't have enough. We always have more than enough, right? And I don't spend my money, I circulate it. It's a mindset, right? And we give to those. When we have more than enough, we help others, okay? And that's what this Four of Autumn is saying, okay? That you are this beautiful star, and look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. That's what oak is like, strong as fuck, I'm telling you. Okay, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And I love to read, and you're reading on that. This is an 8, okay? I can't help but notice that too. Like, it's like once you make this decision with this, call upon your brown dragon to help you make this choice. Don't fear the choice. This life is all about experiencing it. Just stand firm in your decision, okay? And now you've got an 8, 9, 10 I'm seeing here. This is an 8, 17. This is a 9, 9, and the 10, okay? This is progression. This is your soul's path. You are this beautiful star, okay? Let the light shine through the cracks, okay? Take care of your emotional body. Connect with water. I'm also hearing that too. All right, I love you guys. If this reading resonated with you, comment below. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, share this video. Donate to us. We love it too, okay? And I don't know what else I said. I just got a message and it popped through. Everybody's wanting to pop through while I'm vibrating high. I fucking love you guys. Oh, if you want a private reading, all my information's in the box below. Just email us and we'll get you a fabulous reading. Love, money, career, whatever you want us to focus on. Past, life, future, present. We can do it all. I love you guys. And pile 3 coming up next. Hi, thanks for joining me. If you selected pile number 3 with the adorable little garden decoration, bird bath, nest, cute little adorable garden fairy creation that I made, lined with crystals, little bird, little eggs there, a little Anita mascara mushroom, magic mushroom. It's all about being a master creator. I feel with this pile too, repurposing ideas from the past, connecting with your magic, connecting with the magic of the crystals again, the magic of the mushroom. The yellow bird says, yellow bird, like my yellow shirt, says, sing your song. You know, that the abundance is all around you, that you know, your little eggs, you're sitting on your abundance. I kind of feel, with this one. Rose quartz is lined with this are all around the outside, and some aquamarine. So beautiful bright colors, beautiful bounty, blossoms, green, and the eggs stand out a lot to me in this one. So I feel like I have a deep connection to like all those questions that you have as a human being. Where did I come from? You know, like I'm getting that, like, is it the chicken or the egg that came first? Like all these deep, deep questions that we have when we start waking up. So I'm feeling that with the little shell there, little creation, and that I made it. So this is about being, it's a new way of being, creating our own beauty, creating our own manifestations, creating the world that we live in. Absolutely. So I have some beautiful cards here for you tonight. So thank you for joining me. Yeah, pile number 3. Remember too that you could have been drawn to a couple of different piles. There's been some beautiful messages out. I have timestamps below. And if this reading really resonates with you, know that I can tune back in and, you know, ask more questions and tune into your personal vibration and your ancestors and your guides and see what other messages might come. So I can do an extended on this if the reading is really resonating with you. It's general, so, you know, take what resonates, toss out the rest. So the corvid is the first messenger out of my liminal spirit stack. Okay, it's deep blue, deep purple. Okay, connecting with your second sight, third eye opening. But it also, like, the corvid represents the crows, the magpies, the ravens, the rooks, all those types of birds. Okay. There's a lot of mystic around them as far as, you know, being like harbingers of death or whatever. When these are beloved creatures to me. That my ancestors, I feel like it's my ancestors surrounding me when I see the crows and when the ravens, and they're special. They you know how they're smart as fuck, right? And they like to collect like shiny things and give you shiny things. And so you see how he's like looking at you, but he's also got like this, like he's holding on to this skull, this head, okay, right? And it's almost like he's gifting it to you. Like this is a message of connecting with your intuition, that gifts are coming, whether they be gifts, your clairvoyance or your psychic abilities, but also that, like, a surprise gift, a windfall of money, a shiny object, a tiny, beautiful, special gift, okay? something like that coming to you. And that's what this card is all about. You know, also connected with Odin. And also, like, I'm just feeling like taking a fresher perspective on some of the trauma of the past, okay? Because it's actually a blessing in disguise kind of thing. But also feeling connecting with your ancestors there in this card, to connect with them through meditation, through quiet time. You'll be able to hear them. They're surrounding you. The next card out is Light the Darkness. And that's why I'm saying that they're surrounding you, because with the rest of the cards that I'm seeing here, you've got the dragons out that are companions, the companions card. You have many spirits surrounding you if you selected this pile, and ancestors in spirit who are protecting you, because this is a card of protection as well. Okay? So sometimes we may not understand too some of the things of the past, but know that it was all divine, that we learn valuable gifts, valuable lessons from those hardships too. Light the darkness. So you've been going through a time where too you could have been getting to know your shadow selves, retreating, you know, but also looking to people who are like-minded, elders too. Connecting with older people is what comes through in this card. This little face that's on top of this elder's man, and he speaks his wisdom, and he tells of his stories, and he tells of his magic, and she passes it on, and so on, and so on, and so on. Okay? So it's important for us to speak our truths now at this time, to be the light, to be this little light. You know, I've burnt this red candle while I'm doing these spring readings, and there's a bit left, but it's shining really bright. It may be small, but it's shining really bright. Okay? Right? So be this light for others too in the darkness. Okay? Share your story. Connect with older people. Okay? Don't let age limit you. Right? Because there's much wisdom that the elders have. And I also see her sitting on his head as like, I see it like in Celtic shamanism and stuff. Like this divine light, this divine inspiration, this soul fire, this moment, this soul spark she is, okay? And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful part of your awakening, where you see yourself and everything else. You see the connection. You see it all. You see the beauty, the love, okay? The connections, the connectivity of it all, the endless, boundless, infinite possibilities there are in this experience. It's beautiful, right? And you're surrounded by many companions, and they say it's a time to celebrate. You see all these colors. You see all these colors that are just like my shirt, okay? Time to celebrate your growth, okay? I asked for clarification too, with your two major cards here that came out, the Corvid and Light the Darkness. The chair, you have three major arcanas out to support this. This is a beautiful time, okay, about manifesting and creating. Okay, it's a death of an old way, right? You're transforming. I see this progression in the cards here and the numbers, okay? The Chariot is the first card out. The Chariot. You've got your ancestors behind you, okay? Supporting you behind the scenes. The Chariot is much forward action and movement. They're working things out. You may lose your job in one day, and then within a couple of days you got a new job, because they're doing that for you when you're trusting, when you're believing, okay? The Chariot down here says, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Celebrate with your companions. Call your friends, call your family, get together and celebrate you. I'd like to thank you. I don't know what song that is. I'd like to celebrate you, baby. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they put this little doo-doo melody in my head. But celebrate yourself, okay? Get your friends together and celebrate you, okay? And celebrate your ancient roots. Get to know, research your family tree, okay? Get to where you are going to find that your grandmamas were practicing the ancient magics too. They just weren't as open and vocal about it. Trust. They were, okay? That's what I'm talking about getting to know your ancestors again. They're there with you, okay? They've never left you, right? They selected you to make huge changes, right? And they're this powerful force behind you, okay? This fairy is in this carriage, and dragonflies, okay, which speak to, you know, seeing behind the illusion, seeing the magic in the moment. Dragonflies are out of control, and they fly in whatever direction, right? Any which way direction. And she's managing it just fine. All right? So trust in all the divine detours. And you've worked very hard to get to this point if you've selected this reading. And it's time. It's a new time. You don't have to work hard for your money. There's some songs coming through. I'm hearing celebration. I'm feeling dance. She works hard for money. So hard for it, honey. Didn't we all sing that? No, you don't have to work so hard for your money anymore. Abundance can flow to you with ease and grace. It's really magical and really easy. Okay? The light, the darkness. This is what came to clarify it, which is ego. It's the death of the ego, okay? Your ego will still always be there. It's there for protection, you know? Kind of that, you know, to give you a signal like, hey, this might not be a good thing for you. But as you have this ego death, as you awaken, and it's where that voice just gets a little quieter. You have an understanding within your soul, too, between the heart and the mind, okay, and spirit. It's beautiful. So it's card 15, which is the 6, okay. I'm seeing cards here. 5, 6, 7, okay. So progression. The ego card here, which is the death card in my deck, says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And that's a thing of the past. That's what you're figuring out. You've got your soul flyer is lit. Okay? Right there, there's much. It's all lit up on the crown chakra. Okay? We've had much crown chakra activation going. Okay? And these fairies are actually, it's like the Beltane fire. Yeah. They're dancing around. It's a celebration. Death of an old way, stepping into a new way. With the 6 of spring for future guidance. The 6 of wands. Wonderful news is on the way. Like I told you. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. You're going to be in the light. You're going to be recognized. Okay, bring your friends together. Celebrate your accomplishments. Okay. Connected with the unicorn here. Riding the unicorn. It's beautiful. 6s. That's 2 6s in a row now. The ego was a 6. And now we've got the 6 of spring. It's a coming together of the spiritual mind and body. Whoa, loud. Yeah, there's something with that there. It's going to resonate with somebody because that was a large, high-pitched tone in my ear. Come in right on the side here. Woo! As I said, that the 2 6s there. Connect with your magics. That's what the unicorn says. You're connecting with it, and you're riding that out into the future. There's fireflies all surrounding this unicorn, too. And the wheel is starting to turn. Yeah, that's what's out next. I mean, delays are over, it says. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. I mean, there's lots of traveling going on here, darlings. Messages of travel. Okay? Whether that be astral travel, connecting with your ancestors, travel to, a distant location, geographically, I mean, you got the riding the unicorn, now we've got the carriage and the dragonflies there taking you on a wild little adventure with your companions. The wheel is here and it's a fairy spinning gold. Do you see that? You are creating the abundance. You have found the worth. You have found the love, the unconditional love of yourself, of every part of you that makes up you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful rebirth, okay? And have faith, trust, don't worry, okay? Get together with your, because everything's divinely orchestrated. If of all the readings that I had today, if you picked this one with this adorable, the eggs meaning a lot to me now, about what comes first, life, death, we go on and on and on in spirit, and we're always connected to our ancestors. And that is coming through loud and clear in this reading, especially if you pick this pile. It didn't come through in the other readings like it did with this. And see this candle, it's still lit for you. It's still burning. It may be down to that little bit of wax, but it's still lit and burning feverishly for you. So thank you for joining me today. If this reading resonated, comment down below, give us a thumbs up, even donate to our channel. We love you so much. We're so very grateful for all of you guys that tune in and send us so much positive vibration and love. We're so grateful. And I will talk to you soon. Happy spring. It's time to step into it, right? The wheel is turning in your favor, darlings. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate you with your friends. Love you.